Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? Good morning. I'm going to give it just a moment to get connected here. If you are joining me this morning, please give me a thumbs up or a heart. Let's see here, just making sure it's all working. Good morning, everyone. Well, we are going to go ahead and get started. It is a beautiful day here in the neighborhood. My name is Mindy Smith, and I am an outside recruitment and marketing manager serving Western North Carolina here with Girl Scouts Carolinas Peaks to Piedmont, our local council that serves 40 counties that span across Central and Western North Carolina. Hi, I see some little eyeballs popping in here. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me well. So glad you could join me. Oh, starting to see some more little eyeballs joining in. Good morning. Thanks for joining me today here with Get Outside with Girl Scouts. Yes, I live here in Asheville, North Carolina, which is in the mountains, and we finally have beautiful weather. It's so exciting. It's not too cold, not too warm, and I suspect we're going to be getting some rain this week, so gonna be outside as much as I possibly can. So thanks so much for joining me today. I do have a chat buddy with me. Her name is Molly Miller. She is in the comments chat section. So if you have any questions about Girl Scouts and our virtual programs, our badge and journey workshops, our virtual Girl Scout troops, you're welcome to just ask any questions in the comments, and she will share information. She'll share the website link to see all of our virtual programs that we're offering right now through our council. Yes, thanks so much for joining. So today we are going to treat our pups. So if you're like me and you have dogs, I'm excited to make some homemade dog toys with you today, and it's actually quite simple, y'all. It only requires a couple of ingredients. All you need is a pair of scissors. So these are child-friendly scissors. They do cut pretty well, and you have to get permission on this next item, okay? But I found some old t-shirts that we're going to use to cut up. So I found, this is a nice white cotton shirt. So I'm going to use that. And I have this other, it's more of a tech material, but it's a nice tank top that no longer fits me. So I'm going to use that. And then I also have a sock. So these socks, I don't even know where the other one is. I couldn't find it. So I'm sure if you're like me, you probably have, one sock and we're like, where did the other sock go? So I'm going to use those three items today to tie into a knot and make a homemade dog toy. I do want to make sure that I remind you to get permission from your parent or guardian before you just go and start cutting up any kind of fabric, whether it's a t-shirt, a sock, an old washcloth, whatever it is. Just make sure you get permission, because we don't want to cut up things that we can use, right? I did pull out some other colors. I have a purple. I'm not going to cut that one. And then I also have a bright pink, another technical material tank top. I'm not going to cut that one either. But did you know that dogs are actually colorblind? So while humans love different colors for dog toys, treats, you name it, dogs actually are colorblind. So really, it doesn't matter what colors you choose for your homemade dog toy for them. They just want to play and play some tug of war, right? Oh, hi, Linda. Thanks so much for joining. Oh, I'm so glad that you lived in Black Mountain. I love Black Mountain. I love to visit Black Mountain. Of course, I'm not visiting it right now. But yes, girls from Coastal Pines can join in on our virtual workshops. And Molly will share that link with you so that you can share that information with your contacts in Coastal Pines. We're glad that you're joining us today. Come visit us in the mountains soon when it's safe. Black Mountain is lovely. I love trail running and hiking over there. It's so beautiful. All right, so we're going to get started. So I'm going to cut my sock first. Oh, and I forgot to say, to any of our volunteers that are watching this morning, Happy National Leader Day. We are so grateful for you and for your service to our organization. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm taking my sock and my scissors, and I'm just going to cut it. Let's see here. Hi, Gail. It's good to see you. Hey, June. Hey, Amanda. So glad everyone could join in this morning. It's not raining. All right, so now I have my sock cut open, and it's just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut it. I'm going to cut a little. I'm basically cutting it down the middle here. Watch, I'm going to go do some laundry, and I'll probably find the other sock to this pair. That's just how it happens, right? Socks are a hot commodity in this household because we're always in the woods. So now I have half of a sock. And so this is now, I would say that's probably a few inches wide. I'm going to just cut it one more time in the middle. We want our strips of fabric, whether it's t-shirt, sock, whatever you have, to be about 2 to 3 inches in width. So now I have 2 pieces of half of a sock. So that's not too long there. Hey, Gail! Alright, so now I'm going to cut some of my fun 100% cotton t-shirt here. Alright, we are getting there. And whenever girls do this, it is so fun. They want all the colors. So, cut. This is actually a really nice spring cleaning project. And I'm finding that a lot of Girl Scouts actually, when they do this with their troops, whether it's to earn part of the Pets badge or Animal Habitats badge or just to do a service project, a lot of your shelters, the Humane Society or other places, they will actually gladly accept your homemade dog toys. So girls can actually turn this into a service project, and they could do it right now too. So you can see there's that strip of 100% cotton white t-shirt. I'm going to just lay that off to the side here. Now I'm going to do green just because I want to add some green in to my dog toy, even though she won't be able to really notice that it's green. But I will, and it'll make me really happy here. And this is a pretty stretchy material, so it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. My cutting is not very good. There's a million better ways to plan your cutting. We're getting there, y'all. Oh, had a little piece fall apart there. Just be careful when you're cutting. Don't want to cut your fingers off or make any injury happen. So it's good to have a first aid kit nearby if you are ever using scissors or any kind of tool, piece of equipment. Let's see here, we're almost there with this little piece. And the fun part is they can be all straggly. Like, they don't have to be super straight and perfect. We're almost there. Come on, little piece. This one's gonna be a difficult one. All right, so here is my green piece. We'll see if that one works. So now what I'm gonna do, and as you can tell, they're not all the same length. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get them similar lengths here, and we'll see if I have enough sock material. I might have to tie these 2 pieces of sock together just to make it long enough. So what I'm doing here is I'm tying, that may not work either. Let's see here. A Girl Scout is resourceful as best as she can be. And if you have tape or duct tape, sometimes the younger girls do appreciate having the ability to tape the start of their knot project down. It might make it a little bit easier. Or if you have the end of a chair or a table, you can also do that. So my sock knot here, it's a little bit longer, so it should add a little fun to the dog toy. So I just did a basic simple knot there, nothing too crazy. Alright, so gonna pull out my 3 items again. So I've got my 3 here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a simple knot to connect my 3 pieces of material. And you can use 2 strips, you can use 3, you can use 5. Depending on, you know, your dog, if you decide to do this for your own dog. I have 2 basically 100-pound beautiful doggies, mutts, rescues. So they probably would prefer a little bit bigger. Hey Molly. Hi Alberta. It's good to see you. Hey Stephanie. Okay, so I've got my 3 there. So again, if you had a piece of tape, you could tape it down for your girl so that she can practice her braiding or knotting skills. Or if you, like I have a post right here on my fence, so I can tie that around, or you can just try braiding it. Whatever is easiest for you. So I'm just going to do a simple braid right here. Miss Mindy is not the best braider, but she tries. What's so funny is my husband actually braids my hair for me when I'm going on long runs because Miss Mindy's not very good at braiding. I can't braid my own hair. So I have a very lovely husband that helps me with that. I don't know if y'all have partners or spouses that help you with odd jobs like that, but it's nice. So my toy is not very pretty, but it's okay. It's getting the job done. You want it to be really, really tight. So mine is not super tight. I need to work around with that. So, yeah, the tighter you can get all of the strands braided is going to be the best, because the dog is hopefully going to take one end and you're going to have the other one, or maybe you have 2 pets that'll pull on it together. Yes, Stephanie, I'm so glad that your dogs are going to enjoy that. It's really nice. It's something new. So here is my braided dog toy. I just got to tie the end here. I hope that you have so much fun making homemade dog toys. Remember, you can turn this into a service project if you want. And, you know, it's also nice to remember, girls, that your dogs have a very keen sense of smell. And they love the smell of their owners or their humans. And, you know, make sure that you choose things that have been washed in your laundry detergent, because that reminds them of you and it makes them happy. So the colors aren't really as important. The texture of your shirt or fabric is a little more important. It's fun to play with different kinds of fabrics, stretchier material versus not as stretchy material. But the dogs, if you're making these for your own dog or dogs, they love the smell of you as their humans. So try to get something that you wear, have washed recently in the laundry. But it's a great spring cleaning project. And if you decide to make some and donate them to a rescue shelter, please tag us in your pictures. We want to see all of the great and wonderful things that our girls are doing to make our world a better place. And that includes our animals and our rescues. Thanks so much for joining me today with Get Outside with Girl Scouts. We will, yes, I know, Molly, happy doggies. I'll have to show you all my doggos here in a minute. But thank you for joining me today. We will be back on again today, right here at 4 o'clock, and also again tonight at 7 p.m. If you have any questions about our virtual programming, including our badge and journey workshops or our virtual Girl Scout troops, you can visit the link that Molly has shared in the comments section. And we appreciate your time this morning. Get outside. Take care. Bye-bye.